One of the first steps you'll need to take in starting your business is forming your Ohio LLC, and you're in exactly the right place to figure out how. In this video, we'll show you the 2 options to start your LLC in Ohio. You can DIY the process, or for a small fee, you can have an LLC formation service do the work for you. If you do go with any of my recommended services, you should know that I have relationships with them. When you use them through the links in the description below, I'll get a small referral fee at no additional cost to you. It's another way that you can support the channel, and in some instances, they may even apply a custom discount. Starting your own business can be intimidating. There are a lot of steps you need to follow and tons of to-dos on your list, plus endless potential pitfalls you could fall into without even knowing that they're there. At its core, whether you work with an LLC formation company or you do it yourself, the steps are the same. So in this video, we'll walk you through the basic steps to form an LLC in Ohio, which are register with the Ohio Secretary of State, choose a business name and ensure it's available, appoint a registered agent, get your business set up for operation, and file your certificate of formation. If you do choose to pay an LLC service, they'll help you move efficiently through these steps with minimal effort on your part. Let's start with a few basics. LLC is short for Limited Liability Company. An LLC is a type of business entity. It provides protection to the business owner, separating personal and business assets. The division between human and business is known as the corporate veil. We'll come back to this term. Don't worry about understanding it right now. An LLC combines the best elements of a corporation and a sole proprietorship. You'll have less annual filing paperwork than a corporation and more liability protection than a sole proprietorship. All of this makes LLCs one of the most popular business entities for small business owners. Your first option to forming your Ohio LLC is to DIY it. This is the less expensive of the 2 options, but you'll be doing all the work yourself and navigating the entire process all on your own. If you do want to just go ahead and use an LLC formation service, here's the time code. Let's get started. The first step in forming your LLC is to visit the Ohio Secretary of State's website and create an account. You'll provide the required information to set up your account, and then you're ready to get started on your business formation journey. This website is where you'll file your articles of organization, which will include your business name and assignment of a statutory agent. We'll get to these below. The total cost of forming an LLC with this method is $99. This payment is for the state fees for forming an LLC and is required no matter which method you use. Once you have an account, it's time to take one of the most intimidating steps in creating your business, choosing a name. But let's not stress too much. If you're not sure what you want to name your business, that's okay. Start with a functional name. While this will always be the name of your business, you're also not stuck using it. You can always file for a doing business as, or DBA, to operate your business under a different name. A DBA, or fictitious name, does not have to be distinguishable. Once you've chosen a business name, you'll need to ensure that it's available to use. Your business must follow the Ohio naming rules, which include must be distinguishable. Your name must be unique and different enough from all other Ohio business names that it'll not cause confusion for consumers. Must use LLC, LLC, Limited Liability Company, or other similar descriptive term. Can't use prohibited terms such as CIA, FBI, or trust. Also, can't use terms like bank or insurance unless you will be operating that type of business. Can't use profanity or slurs in your business name. For more information about naming a business, check the links in the description. If you know what business name you want to use but aren't quite ready to found your business, you can start by reserving your chosen business name. This puts your business name on hold for your use. No one else can choose to use that name while you have it reserved. In Ohio, the name reservation lasts 180 days and costs $39. You'll use Form 534B to request a name reservation. You can also use this form to cancel your reservation or transfer ownership to someone else. When choosing a business name, you'll not only want to make sure it's available to use in Ohio, but also online. Before you register your preferred business name, double check that it's available as a website URL and as social media handles. A great free tool for this is Name Checker. The next step in your business formation checklist is to choose your statutory agent, which in most states is known as a registered agent. A statutory agent is a person who accepts any legal communication for your business. Their address becomes the main business address. This address must be a physical address and not a PO box. You can act as your own statutory agent or hire someone else to do it for you. If you hire someone, this gives you a little separation information from the business. It also means that you don't need to use your home address on public-facing documents, which can create a privacy concern for some people. There are a few other tasks you'll want to complete to get your business ready for operation. This includes get an EIN. Your employer identification number is your business's social security number, and you can get one from the IRS for free at this URL here. Open a business bank account. One of the biggest liability protections you can give your business, in addition to creating an LLC, is to create an impermeable barrier between you and your business. A business bank account helps build up your corporate veil. This is the wall that separates your personal and business assets. You'll need an EIN to get a business bank account. Sign up with the Ohio Department of Taxation. The Ohio Department of Taxation can provide you with information about taxes, registration and filing requirements, and due dates. Apply for business licenses. Some types of businesses need business licenses. These might be local, state, or federal. The Ohio Business Gateway is a resource you can use to figure out which licenses you need to apply for. Step 5, file articles of organization. Your final step in forming your LLC in Ohio is to file your articles of organization. This is a legal document that lists specific aspects about your business. Included in your articles of organization will be the name of your business and the name of your statutory agent. You might also want to include the structure of your LLC, which will be member or manager managed, how many owners will be part of the LLC and their individual roles. Your LLC can be single member or multi-member, any agreements and expectations of the LLC members, and employee details. If creating your LLC's articles of organization feels intimidating, you can find templates online to be your guide. A final bonus step that you might find helpful but isn't required is to use the Ohio Business Resource Connection to learn about services offered to all businesses and business owners by protected class individuals. If all these steps feel a little bit overwhelming, I've got good news for you. There's another way to get your LLC registered. It costs a little more, but will save you time and energy, which you can then use to build your business. You can hire a company to do it for you. LLC Formation Services are essentially a one-stop shop. For a fee, they'll take on all the tasks of forming your LLC for you, and they might even go the extra step of helping you set up a phone number, email address, or website. There are a number of LLC formation services out there, and most are great at what they do. But we're going to be using Byy as an example today, and we signed up in Wyoming, but the process stays the same state to state. Remember to check them out by using the link in the video description below. We're going to stick to the standard plan. If you want to know more about the bells and whistles Byy has to offer, you can check out our video reviewing Byy. Let's go a little more in depth on what it's like to use an LLC formation service like Byy. Step 1, head to Buy's website and follow on-screen prompts. Your first step will be to head to Buy's website to apply for an LLC. Simply select the add-ons you want. Expedited filing, only if you're in a rush. EIN, this is a little pricey at $70 and you can do it yourself for free. Operating agreement, S-Corp status, requires a little more maintenance than just an LLC. Once you've made those selections, you'll move on to the next page, and from then on out, simply just provide the information requested. Step 2, decide if you want a virtual address. One of the best parts about working with an LLC formation service is that you're getting a one-stop shop for all your business formation needs. One offer you'll need to weigh from Byy is whether you want a virtual address. For $29 a month, Byy will add one of their addresses to your LLC paperwork. This helps you to keep your address private. They'll also scan and upload any mail you receive at that address. This is a great option for people who work from home and would be using their home address as their business address. Step 3, choose who will be your registered agent. Just like you did with the DIY method, you'll now be asked to choose your statutory agent, which is referred to by Byy with the more common term, registered agent. Byy offers a registered agent service, so you don't have to do it for yourself, and you don't have to find an individual agency to do it for you. With the basic plan, Byy includes a free year of registered agent services. This is a great deal and can allow you to test it out to see if you like the service and would be willing to pay for it in the future. Step 4, check for necessary business licenses. An additional add-on offered by Byy that can save you some time and headache is their service to review whether or not you'll need a business license. For $99, they'll check to see if your business will need a local, state, or federal license. If they determine that it will be necessary, they'll send you the applications to fill out and instructions for submission. Step 5, pay for the services you've requested. The final step in working with an LLC formation service such as Byy is to pay for the services you've requested. If you choose everything and the add-ons we've discussed here, your total comes out to $396. $99 of that almost $400 is to cover your state filing fee, which you'll have to pay whether you do it for yourself or hire someone to do it for you. So for $300, you get someone to do the work for you, to walk you through the process, and the peace of mind that everything has been done correctly and legally. For many new business owners, that investment is worth quite a bit of money. Going through the Byy process took me about 15 minutes to fill everything out. As long as you know your business name going in, this is a very quick process. In addition to everything you're paying for, Byy also offers a few free bonuses that can be very helpful to new business owners. These include help signing you up for business bank accounts. Once your forms are done, you can reach out to or have a small biz finance specialist call you to set up. Tax consultation. This is only available on the non-basic plans. Alright, so you're probably wondering which path is right for you. Only you can make the final decision, but we've got a few questions to ask yourself to figure out which path you might want to take. Which is more important to me, my time or my money? The major difference between these two paths is time and money. If you're just starting out your business and aren't working a full-time job, you may have more time on your hands and not as much money. If this is your side hustle or you've saved up money to get yourself started, then you may have more money than time. You always have one or more than the other. Determining which you have more of will help guide you to the correct path. What's my comfort level with research and complicated topics? This is a legal process. It's not overly difficult, but you will need to follow guidelines, fill in and submit paperwork, and deal with a bureaucratic system. If something doesn't make sense, you'll need to do some research or have a mentor that you can ask questions of. If you don't already know someone in business, you can find a mentor through SCORE or your local Chamber of Commerce. Choosing to work with an LLC formation company will mean you're not figuring this out alone. It can take a lot of the pressure off of you to figure things out on your own. If you're not comfortable doing research or figuring out complicated topics, an LLC formation company is the way to go. How complex is my business? The complexity of your business will also be a determining factor in whether or not you want to use an LLC formation service. If you're planning to operate your business in multiple states or are opening a business in a state where you don't live, you would benefit from working with an LLC formation company, which allows you to manage all of your LLCs from one simple dashboard instead of going to each state's website. If your answers to these questions are pointing you toward working with an LLC formation company, check out the link in our bio that'll get you a discount when signing up with Byy. That affiliate link supports our channel, which I truly appreciate. And if you want to learn everything there is to know about Byy before diving in, be sure to check out our full video review, which you can find right here on the screen.